Okay, people, let's have a look at number A, the radius. Well, not a problem. If you look at this carefully, you've got the point, the circle there's equation, and you've got a point 0, -2 on. So all we do is we sub the 0, -2, that's going to give you an x and a y, and into the equation of the circle. So there it is there. And we sub it in. So x is 0 plus 3 squared, y is -2. There we go. And this gives you 3 squared is 9, plus -4 squared is 16, is r squared. So r squared is 25. So the radius must be 5. Okay, there we go. So your radius is 5 there. Great. Okay. The next question is find the equation of the tangent. Well, what is the center? The center is easy. The center is -3 and 2. There we go. -3 and 2 from the equation there. We've got the radius. So all we have to do is we've got m and a. We can get the gradient of the radius and hence the gradient of the tangent. So if you look at this, the gradient of the radius, I'm just going to write down the coordinates. The center there is -3, 2m, and then point A is 0, -2. So the gradient of the radius would be -2 minus 2 over 0 minus -3, which is -4 over 3. So your gradient of the tangent would then be plus 3 over 4 if you swap those around. Also, the y-intercept is at -2. Look at that. 0, -2. The tangent has a y-intercept at -2, which is c. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to say y equals mx and the c. There we go. Okay, and then the coordinates of b and c, that's where you simply let y be equal to 0 in the equation of the circle. Okay, so there we go. So if you take, so you're going to let y be equal to 0 in the equation of the circle. There's your equation of the circle, which is 25. So if you let y be 0, we can then get the values for x, and that would be the x-intercepts there. So that gives you this. So it's x plus 3 squared plus 4 is 25, and then x plus 3 squared is 21. Bring that across. Square root both sides, plus minus the root of 21 as you normally would do. So x would be -3 plus minus the root of 21, giving you, of course, two possible values there. X is -3 minus the root of 21. Now this is exclusively negative, so I think that's where b is going to be, and c would be the square root of 21 minus 3, which is positive. So if you look at the diagram, b is the -1 and c is the positive one. So what are the x-intercepts there? So b would take on the -1, which would be -3 minus root 21 and 0 for the y value, and c would be -3 plus the square root of 21 and 0 there, and there you've got your x-intercepts. Well, okay guys, stay with us. We'll be back with some more juicy exam questions in the next lesson.